Taylor Swift has gone on 6 world tours. Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, and finally the Eras Tour. Today we are going to discuss why the Eras Tour may or may not be the best Taylor Swift tour of all time. Disclaimer that the best tour of all time is subjective. If we have different opinions, that is totally okay. Totally fine. Let's start from the beginning. The Fearless tour is Taylor's first tour she ever went on. If you watch Journey to Fearless or just like the concerts on YouTube, it is so insanely different than what her concerts are now. The actual screen, it's like a dome. I'll insert clips, but it's like a dome. They put different stuff on the screens for different performances. It was very interesting. It does look pretty low budget now, but back then it was like, this is so cool. For Love Story, it was like the castle. It's a pretty cool concept and make the set anything you want. The set list was great. I love the set list of the Fearless tour so much, but overall I am going to put it in the bottom ranking. Like if I were ranking all of Taylor's tours, Fearless is going in the bottom just because like it only got better from there. Speaking of only got better from there, the next tour that she went on is the Speak Now tour from 2011 to 2012. This tour, the way that I would do anything to go back there, I was like 7. The Speak Now era is just so magical, so imagine that as a concert. Anyways, the Speak Now tour set list. Speak Now tour set list is one of the best set lists of all time. First of all, she started with Sparks Fly. I love Sparks Fly so much. Speak Now tour for me is going in the 3rd spot for Taylor's tours. Keep in mind there are 6 and Speak Now is going in spot number 3, which is pretty high. There were fireworks. I feel like it was such a huge upgrade from the Fearless tour. This tour you could see had more thought and time put into it. The B stage had like a tree and she would sing like covers of songs. She did Drops of Jupiter, which my favorite cover she's ever done. She did Betty Davis Eyes. Those two are both on the Speak Now World Tour CD. She did Iris for a cover once. I saw that on TikTok the other day and I was like, it was so beautiful. I had chills all over. She would walk through the crowd to the B stage and then Fearless on the ukulele is you're just so cool on your hands through your hair. I was watching that the other day and I literally just like, I felt a tear like run down because it sounds so beautiful. It's like, you're just so cool, run your hands through your hair. Yeah, I am such a Speak Now tour stan. I would do anything to go back. What else? Oh, the Dear John performance on the Speak Now tour. I forgot to say, for the Fearless tour, she opened with You Belong With Me, which was so iconic. Oh, and the outfit change for the Fearless tour. I didn't really like talk about the Fearless tour too in depth, like the performances, but the Forever and Always performance is so iconic. The Rain performance for Shoulda Said No. I don't know, I still like, how did they do that with the rain when it says like no in the rain? Like on the, I don't know. Okay, yeah, back to the Speak Now tour. The Dear John performance, the Enchanted performance. Oh my god, when she's on the little like, the little floating thing, I don't know what it's called. Like the Bejeweled music video was an Easter egg people think. I didn't make it up. Don't blame me if it's not true. Bejeweled music video at the end, Taylor standing on like on the castle and then like the balcony. But on the Speak Now tour, she like floated on that. For Mean, she like popped out of the ground. It was so cool. It's going in the 3rd spot for all of the tours overall. 3rd tour Taylor ever went on was the Red tour. Iconic. It opened with The State of Grace. It was like her shadow. It was like a big curtain and she's right there. She gave away her hat every night during State of Grace, just like she does at the Eras tour now for 22. The sparkly red guitar. Oh my god, speaking of like Red tour, I was like the Red tour Taylor for Halloween in 2013. I had a guitar, I painted it and threw red glitter all over it. I love red so much. But the tour is going to go in spot number 5. It is still so good, but we have 3 more tours to talk about. Let's get into it. The 1989 tour. Sorry, I had to change the battery, so sorry if the angle changed or lighting or anything. But, so all the tours I've talked about prior, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, have all been arena tours, no stadiums. And the first stadium/arenas tour Taylor did was the 1989 tour. The 1989 tour opened up with Welcome to New York, which is such a great opening. Like, honest here, I Knew You Were Trouble is one of my least favorite Taylor songs, but the 1989 tour version of I Knew You Were Trouble unbelievably amazing. If you have not seen that, I think you need to like go watch it right now after my video. The 80s vibe of the concert is amazing. I love it so much. Even though 1989 is on the one of the bottom of my list for like favorite albums, the tour, absolutely amazing. 1989 tour is going in the 3rd spot for my ranking. 4th spot. Next, we're going to talk about the Reputation tour. I can't even talk about this tour without just getting full body chills. Even though I was way back in the nosebleeds, there were 3 stages for the Rep tour, 2 B stages. 1, she would sing the Surprise song, which I got All Too Well. That's when she hadn't performed All Too Well for years. Oh my god, the best mashup ever. Long Live / New Year's Day. Yeah. Oh my god, opened with Ready For It, which the Eras tour, when she played Ready For It, it was just like being like right back at the Rep tour. It was such a high production tour. Everything had so much thought put into it, from like the delicate lift to the mashups to the closing song, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. So insanely good. I am like the biggest Rep tour stan ever, but you might be surprised that it is in the 2nd spot for this entire tour ranking. The final tour that we are going to talk about, the Eras tour. The Eras tour. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Like, Taylor Swift is on an Eras tour. Obviously, like, the main reason she did that is because after Lover came out, she was gonna do Loverfest, which only had 4 shows overall in the US, 2 cities. I had tickets to Loverfest West. And then 2020 July, we got Folklore. And then 2020 December, we got Evermore. And then we got Fearless Taylor's version in 2021, and then Red Taylor's version in 2021, and then 2022, last year in October, we got Midnight. So she had 4 new albums that she had not toured yet. You know, an Eras tour would make sense. The Eras tour opens up with a song literally not one person expected. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, but it makes so much sense because she says it's been a long time coming, but it's you and me, that's my whole world. And then moves straight into Cruel Summer. What I love that she did for this tour is that she went era by era, so each era had its own little tour. Like, I just love that so much. I feel like Lover, Evermore, Folklore, and Midnights really had their time. Like, it felt like a separate tour for each of those. Like, I just don't know how she fit all of these songs. 44 songs. That is so crazy. Almost no mashups either. I was not expecting that at all. The way that she sung The Archer when, oh my god, I did a reaction to like, I was watching one of the lives when opening night was here. I heard her play The Archer. I was like, no she didn't, no she didn't, no she didn't, no. I feel so grateful that I got to experience this tour live and that I'm going to experience it live again in July. That just, it feels so crazy. If you haven't watched my vlog of the concert, I uploaded it last week. I'll link it below. It's crazy. Like, I would turn down your sound. Probably not wear headphones when you watch it either. I didn't. Like, I say like way too much. I'm gonna not say the rest of the video, okay? Like, we were, oh dang, I said it. I was like, for like that, like, I'm like, it's like, and I was like, Morgan's like, it's like, I feel like, and I feel like that's just like, and I feel like they just didn't like, just like, the one's like, I am so sorry. Oh yeah, the set list. I don't know how she fit 44 songs. Well, I do. It's a 3-hour set list, which is absolutely amazing. I literally didn't sit down once. I'm like, if Taylor's not sitting down, I'm not sitting down. I'm so extremely happy that Folklore got its own like little concert. Like, oh my god, I said like again, repping the merch. I don't know, some people do that. They're like, I don't know, just ignore that past like 10 seconds. Oh, I said like again. With all that being said, I think you can obviously tell which tour is in spot number 1, and it's the Eras tour. Just comment down below your 2 surprise songs that you would die to hear. Like, what would be the perfect 2 surprise songs for you? This is the official order of the tour rankings. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Oh, that was so annoying. Redo. I love you guys so much. If you want to subscribe, you totally should. Like, I can be funny sometimes. If you subscribe, I promise to be funny, okay? Pinky also thumbs up this video because Taylor Swift, obviously. Alright, I need to go. Bye!